know any better. Girl, that man didn't show me ever. Do all I can just to show you it's special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy CMR Nation, and today we're gonna hop into some financial stuff. It's gonna be our first financial video, but it's gonna have a lot of stuff in there, and I might in later videos keep on saying this stuff, but this stuff's important. And really, I'm just gonna give you guys some facts and important stuff of why the poor stay poor and why the rich stay rich. How you can acquire, monies in different ways. How you can build out your net worth, and maybe even how you can even retire early. We all want to retire early. We don't want to sit there and work till we're 60 or 70. You know what I'm saying? So let's hop into this. So the first facts, before we get into facts, my bad. I was watching videos from my gurus, my financial gurus, and this one guy, he was just speaking on some real stuff, and I was checking it out, and it made me want to look up some statistics, financial statistics on how much Americans spend on car payment, how much they got saved, and how much you're supposed to have at this age or that age saved up, and all this other stuff. So we're gonna hop into this. The average car payment an American makes, this is crazy, $493 a month for 6 years. For 6 years, that's how much American pays. You guys are paying, on average, Americans are paying $36,000 for a car. $36,000 for a car. That is crazy. That is substantially. That, ladies and gentlemen, you do not know how crazy that is. That is a ridiculous amount of money to even think about spending on a car. $493 a month, ladies and gentlemen, over a 6-year term, which that's what it is, over a 6-year term. You know how much that is? That's $36,000 that people are spending on a basic car. That's just on the car. That's not insurance, maintenance, stuff that happens. You know what I'm saying? That's just basic on a car. That is crazy. So, with maintenance and stuff, within probably over them 6 years, you're probably gonna spend $40,000 on that car with insurance, maintenance, and just a list of other stuff that can possibly go wrong. You're gonna spend a lot of money on a car that you don't really even necessarily even need. So that's just crazy in itself. My suggestion when it comes to cars, buy a cheap one. I'm being for real. Buy a cheap car. What's cheap? Necessarily what you can afford. You know what I'm saying? You're out here making $30,000 a year, and you're out here buying a $36,000 car. That's dumb. That is stupid. That's why when we get into this other statistic, people stay poor. That's why. We're gonna hop in this other statistic. This is percentages of people across the U.S. that, as of right now, these are dates from 2016, 2017, statistics from there. So it could change, and I'll probably, to be honest with you, probably change for the worst. About how much people have, how much money is saved up in savings accounts. So we're gonna hop into that. Okay. There's 39% of people in America that have $0 saved. So 39% are probably living on paycheck to paycheck. 39% of Americans. Okay. Wow. Let me tell you, them probably 39% of Americans are spending $36,000 on a car. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing they're poor. You know what I'm saying? Less than $1,000 in their savings account. 18% 12% of people have less than $1,000. That means, you know, they can have $999 to, you know, $1. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a lot. $1,000 is probably, you know, it's a decent amount of money, but you know, when life hits, it's not really. You know what I'm saying? I just had this sickness and it cost me $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep on going back, getting checked with the doctor and all this other stuff. 12% have $1,000 of $4,999 saved. 12%. I right there am in that percentile in my savings account. I'll be honest with you guys, I have $3,500 in my savings account. Only reason why is because I added more money into my investments. So I mean, if I wasn't in the 12, you know, in the third category, I'd be in the fourth category right now, which is the fourth category is $5,000 to close to $10,000, and 6% of Americans have that today. But here's some relief and stuff. About 25% of Americans have 10,000 or more in their savings account, which is, when you really look at it, it's not that much. But you know, at least a quarter of, you know, Americans have a little bit of money saved up. So, getting into that wonderful statistic, that is piss poor education. You guys, that's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this channel, is to educate you guys on financial decisions. Okay? Let's get into other statistics. We're laying out statistics this video, and I'm putting my personal, where I'm at to show you guys. So you guys, you know, believe me, you guys can trust me that I'm gonna make you guys better financially. All right. So this next statistic that we're going into is by age category, how much you should have saved during this age. So when you're 20 years old, you should have 25% of your gross pay. What is your gross pay? Your gross pay is before taxes come out. So I make, right now, I think I make like $30,000 a year. I'm 19 years old, I make $30,000 a year. I make 25% of, I think my 30,000 is 7,560. I think that's what it is. I think that's what I have written down. Could be wrong a little bit, but I do have, I do meet my personal when I'm 20 years old, and actually I'm not even 20 years old. I still have, you know, another couple, like 4 months left. December, January, February, March. Yeah, I still got like 4 months left. And I already meet that goal, so I'm already ahead by 4 months. When we're getting into this statistic, it's stuff. When we get into it, not like, you know, how much you got saved up. This is how much you got saved up. This is how much you got in your assets. This is how much, you know, you have all around, like 401k, all this other stuff. This is everything combined. So I already meet my requirement. Actually, I meet it a lot more than 25%. So I'm good. By the age you're 30, you should have your annual salary, or how much you make in a year. So by the age you're 30, so when I'm 30, I should have $30,000 saved up, which I'll be honest with you, I'll have a lot more saved up than that. Since I'm already ahead right now, I'll be honest with you, I'll more likely be really ahead by I'm 30. When you're 35, you should have twice your annual salary, or how much you make in a year. When you're 40, 3 times. 45, 4 times. 50, 5 times. 55, 6 times. 60, 7 times. And when you're 65, you should have 8 times your annual salary, or how much you make in a year. A lot of people don't meet that requirement. That's why when you go work in your factories, go work in your jobs, you still see people that are, 70, 80, 65 years old, out there still working. And you're like, why don't you retire? Because they they're in, you know, they're probably are at the 39 or 18% where they have less than $1,000 to $0 saved up. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford to retire, which is pretty sad, man. Okay, so that's right there. That's probably the most craziest thing. So with those statistics being said, the next video that we're gonna post is gonna help you guys out a lot. How can I, you know, meet my age requirement beforehand? What can I do to, you know, not have a car payment? How can I be in, you know, the 25% tile where I can save 10,000, or 6% where I can save 5 to, you know, 10,000 or more. And I'm going to teach you all this stuff, and you guys are going to apply it in your life. Because if you guys are taught something and you guys don't apply it in your life, who is the fool? The teacher or the dude that sits there and wastes his time and listens but doesn't apply it in his life, and turns to the teacher and says, "You're a fool because that doesn't work, but you never applied it." There we go. But this next video is going to help you guys out. I have 7 steps, my own 7 steps, which is mine, but it comes from a whole bunch of diverse of my personal financial gurus that I get. So check that out. It's going to probably be one of the most important videos of this channel, but that's getting to the next episode. And how you should work, how you should manage your time, just everything. We're just going to hit every aspect, you know. But, you know, that's really going to do it for this video, because I don't want my videos to be too long. But I just want you guys to have that statistics in your mind and think about it through the day when you're at work or when you're about to go to sleep and everything, and just be like, wow. To, you know, to give you some reassurance that, wow, you know, I'm actually doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Kane said, you know, I'm doing, you know, I'm in 25%, you know, I already be my age requirement. You know, I already have my annual salary and I'm only 25. You know what I'm saying? That's really good, you know what I'm saying? Or it'll stir some worriness and up you. Kane, I'm part of that, you know, 40% that have $0 saved in my savings account. You know what I'm saying? And I have a car payment that's close to $500 a month, and you know, and that's just stirring some emotion in you, and we're gonna help you change that. We're gonna help you change that. So that's it, guys. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I don't care what happens. Share this video. Let's dive in. Ignore. If you guys want to watch my older videos, you guys can watch it. That always helps me out. How you guys can support me is you can you know, donate money if you guys want to, so we can get better quality camera and everything. Or, you know, just like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. That's probably the most you guys can do for me. And really, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. You know, have a good day. Really, but have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. CMR Nation, we are out of here. Love you all. Girl, that man didn't show me ever. Do all I can just to show you it's special. Certain it's your love that holds me together.